Hi, my name is Michelle Kennedy. Amy Madrigal.
Katie Jokinen.
Dan DeWitt.
Tim Clark.
So a little bit about me is I was an active addict for 23 years.
I'm a person in long-term recovery.
I was a 20-year-long meth and heroin addict.
I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and it was the first time I'd ever sort of taken prescription opioids.
It can affect anybody. All it takes is an injury. You get injured, you get a prescription, and you think, man, I really like this.
If you're an addict, you're an addict. And all it takes is something to flick that switch, and you're off and running.
My disease is uncontrollable, and I have to live a life of recovery in order to have the things that I want.
I was petrified that my boss would think I was stealing if she knew that I had struggled with addiction, because of this crazy stereotype that gets attached to addiction, that addicts are lazy, undisciplined thieves. And sometimes it's hard because it takes a punch at your self-esteem. With
the people that I'm close to, the guilt and shame surrounding it causes me to isolate myself from them. And isolation for a drug addict is one of the worst possible things. And so it just perpetuates the drug addiction.
We have this in our head, and it works, is being anonymous, right? You have Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, but there's millions and millions of addicts, but no one knows about it because we are taught to stay anonymous because it is so shameful.
It's like we get in this cycle where we need people who have made it to be more open about their stories, but then they're so socially punished when they are open about their stories. And so on the cycle goes where people don't talk about it, so it all remains the same. It's not a one-hit wonder, you know. Sometimes it takes, 4 and 5 times in treatment and learning those skills for them to click, for someone to get it.
What if we stood in our truth, weren't ashamed of who we are, and told people our story of your truth, of where you've come from? Because to be where we are in recovery, it's hard, and you have to be courageous and brave to get to the point where you're okay with yourself again.
All I needed was somebody to believe in me, somebody to give me hope.
I'm an 8th grade school dropout. I'm a recovering addict, but today I'm starting to get my master's degree. Today I work in the field of addictions with people that I would have never talked to before, And today I get to do that. And they listen, because it's important what we all have to say. So never shortcome yourself, don't give up, and just keep going. You can do it.